Hi everyone. For this week's screencast assignment, I've chosen to review the software program Vizzle.
Hi everyone.
Vizzle
For
is
this
an
week's
online
screencast
visual learning
assignment,
software
I've
tool
chosen to review the
developed by
software
Monarch
program
Teaching
Vizzle.
Technologies
Vizzle is
Incorporated.
an online visual
MTT
learning
is a
software
company
tool
whose goal
developed
is to
by
support
Monarch
special
Teaching
needs
Technologies
students and their
Incorporated.
learning at a low cost
MTT is
while
a
being
company
highly
whose goal is
effective.
to support
Since
special
Vizzle is
needs
not a
students
program currently
and their
being used
learning
in my
at a
school,
low cost
I've
while being
decided
highly
to sign
effective.
up for a free 30-day
Since
trial.
Vizzle is not a
I've been
program
given a
currently being
username
used
and
at my
password
school,
to
I've
access the
decided
program
to
that
sign
I
up
was
for
able
a
to
free
look
30-day
at
trial.
through my email.
I've been given a username
So
and password to access the program.
First, go to
Let's get started.
govizzle.com.
First, go to govizzle.com. You'll be asked to select how you want to use the Vizzle program. There are two options here. In the orange square, there's the full featured option.
In the red square,
this is where teachers can search and create lessons and even report on student progress.
You can also
With this version, students may also play previously saved lessons. The other option in the blue square is a play-only option. This is where students and teachers can access lessons that have already been shared through the library.
Teachers can access previously shared
I'm going to choose
lessons
the full version
on the site.
You'll be prompted to enter your username and password, and then will be directed to the Vizzle homepage.
You will be prompted to enter your username and password, and then will be directed
to the Vizzle homepage. A few things about the homepage. In the top right corner, there's an orange question mark, and this is where you can access
now we're on the
some help. You can take tours of how to use the program by clicking on the orange and green squares. For more technical questions, you can click the blue help desk link.
You can take 2 different tours.
When you select the blue help desk link, you'll find different troubleshooting categories. You'll also find links to email questions, concerns, connect to live chat, or phone numbers to speak with someone directly. Those are located in the top right blue square.
In the top right corner, you'll find contact information.
And go back to the Vizzle homepage. There's a blue film strip in the top where you can take a video tutorial of the Vizzle program itself.
At a toll-free 1-800
At the bottom of the screen, you'll find orange links, and by clicking on any of the orange links, you'll be directed to the story blog, where you will find announcements, visual learning tips, and even new features for the Vizzle program.
On the bottom, you'll see different
on the center of the web page, you will find the most recent lessons that have been loaded to the shared user library. You can preview the lessons here. By clicking the right or left arrows of the screen, you can move through the carousel to see what different lessons have been most recently added. There are 4 ways to use the Vizzle program. Each one has a blue film strip which will show a video of what you can do with each area. The 4 areas are share, teach, create, and report. Let's start with share.
So we're going to take a look
here.
At
you can search pre-made lessons. I work in a life skills classroom where we work on a variety of self-help
pre-made lessons.
So let's say I want a lesson on dressing.
Where we work on a variety
Type the word dressing into the search bar.
Let's say I want to know
and select search.
More about how to do a lesson on dressing, or if I just want to search lessons on dressing.
Here you'll find results for any lesson related to dressing.
And hit search.
So I did some research myself, and I found a story on how to tie shoes. So let's take a look.
Teach some type of lesson.
You want to double click on the lesson that you want to look at, and you can either choose to have an unassigned play session, or you can assign it to a student so you can
how to tie your shoes, or even
track their progress
for
as they go
different
through
occasions,
lessons on the Vizzle
birthdays or holidays.
Here's a story about tying shoes.
It will show
very
you
easy
a couple
to use.
Different tools.
You can add audio or video
or both to a lesson
to help if you choose to.
Those kinds of lessons.
So look at the video.
Let's say we want to read a story on shoe tying. You want to double click.
Want to learn how to tie your shoe?
Lesson.
It's very easy thing to do.
Have an
Sit on down, they'll give you the scoop. What's that? It's called a loop-de-loop. You gotta take legs in each hand. You go over and under again. You make a loop-de-loop and close. And the shoes all looking cool.
So this is for someone
I think that's a really neat way to get your students engaged in the lesson, especially for students who have a hard time paying attention.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun and catchy.
So we'll just leaf through the pages of the book.
Very thrilled about learning
and it goes through each step of how to tie your shoes. There's pictures to show you the correct steps and in which order you do them.
You gotta take lace in each hand. Go over and under again. Make and the shoes all looking.
And then at the end of the program, it gives you a little celebration.
So with this lesson, there is an auditory.
So next, we're going to go to the teach portion of the Vizzle program. This is where you can store, organize, and launch lessons that have been posted on the site. You can make folders to organize them.
Audio.
And this is where you'll go
to read to the student or just to do some direction. One thing I did learn when you're ready to put them on the first time is that if you hit the back arrow button, you will completely exit
go
out
to
of
create.
the entire program.
You can create lessons using games, schedules, matching, and many others.
And then you
can also create token economies, timers, and first then boards for visual mediation for students with behavioral
you can really
concerns.
Just search anything that you want.
These are the different types of lessons that you can create. These are all templates to help.
So let's move on
make creating a lesson easier. And these are also tools that you can use.
This is where you're going
to
click
on any
store,
of them,
organize, and launch all of your lessons. I just started using this program, so I don't really have anything
one of the
in here
tools, like
to
a
show
timer.
you, but you can make different folders.
So you can
import things on here.
Really kind of create whatever color you want to do. If you want to have an image there,
help
show the numbers around the timer.
Then
the hands of a timer, and then you can select.
You can create
how much time
lessons using
you want
games,
the timer
schedules,
to
matching, and many more options.
So in order to leave the page, you want to hit exit authoring. You do not want to save because we haven't done anything. But one thing I did learn when using the program is if you select the back arrow
for my
on
school,
the
which is
toolbar,
really great,
it will completely exit out of the program.
So here you would go.
So the last section is the report section where you can create goals for the student, track their data,
you can
and look at their progress while using
from
the
your
program.
computer, from the internet.
So this allows you to see how your students are doing, and then you can make adjustments to your lessons
to get
based
back
upon
to the home
their
screen.
needs.
You want to exit.
I hope you've enjoyed
looking
looking
at
at
Vizzle
Vizzle with me, and I hope
you have a great night. Okay, so also another thing to use here, which is great for my kids, is the tools. First then boards are really important for my students. It lets them know what's coming, what's expected of them, and what's in the future. So here you can create your first then boards. You can add tokens for reinforcement, and you can also add timers. So it's a really neat option as well. So the last thing is report. And this is where you can make goals for your students, and you can access how they've been performing on lessons. And then you can also track data to see how your student is performing. So as they go through the lessons, you'll be able to see how they're doing and maybe modify your lessons to fit their needs. So this is just a brief overview of how Vizzle works. I hope you enjoyed, and go ahead, check it out, and let me know what you think. Thanks.